It's something.
That made me think of George Costanza. We're living in a society here.
Yeah, I mean, that comes up to the question I was sort of talking to you about when we started. I mean, you've come back to Europe repeatedly, and I'm kind of stuck here for a while. But things seem to be changing. I mean, States as well, of course. Are you noticing any difference in the feel of Europe at the minute, or you know, you've got UK and Brexit, and you've got all sorts of things happening in France.
Yeah, I mean, I think we're here. You know, last time we made the trip, it was like 2 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it's hard to really get a feel, and we're only here for about 2 weeks, so to really get a feel for those kind of changes. Just what we've seen, our shows have gotten better over the last couple of years. So I feel like there's that positive change. So to us, it's all positive, and things seem good and seem more comfortable. I think the more we get used to coming over, you know, places like Germany and stuff, where you just feel more at home. Mm-hmm. So for us, it's like, I think it's so internalized what we see instead of like the broader picture with what someone who lives here would notice. Exhausting.
Annoying. You know, with what's happening in the U.S. with Trump, it's disgusting. That guy's a piece of shit.
How do you really feel? Tell the people.
And, you know, hopefully he'll do something so stupid that he'll get kicked out of office soon enough. That's how we feel. I feel anyway.
I'm with
you. Sorry, didn't mean to curse.
That's love. You know, we're very fortunate. We have very happy families at home. And we hate leaving them, but we leave to do our dream job and then come home and we have a lot of time to spend with them. So that's everything to us.
Do you ever take your families on tour?
Not really. My wife and son flew out when we were in Hawaii and we had like a little extended vacation. But this is pretty hard, especially as the kids get older, to have them around for any like kind of length of time. Adam had his wife and kids out when we were on tour over the summer for a little bit. You know, there can be little pieces here and there, but the road's pretty boring for young kids. Like my boy loves the shows and everything, but to be around it every day, I think it's just fun.
Yeah, traveling on a bus for a young kid is. You know, Eddie's kids just turned like, I don't know, they're 9 and 10 or 9 and 11, whatever. But they're old enough to like where they traveled with us for 3 or 4 days
and it
a couple
was
tours ago. Yeah, so that age it's good, but you know, 3, 4, 5 is not.
It's our life.
Yeah.
For better or worse.
I enjoy it.
Yeah. Art's cool.
I'm not good at drawing. But I enjoy a nice piece of artwork. You know, I bought you know that guy in Brazil who did all those steps?
Oh,
He burned himself to death. He lit himself on fire.
On the steps.
On the steps. I bought a piece of art from him when we were in Brazil.
Yeah, like, what was it, 2 years before you did that?
Yeah.
He was like hanging out. Seemed like a really weird guy, believe it or not.
He was a weird guy.
Childhood was fun.
Yeah, 80s. Reminds me of the 80s.
Yeah.
That's why, what's it called, that show? The show that we watch from the 80s on Netflix.
No, Stranger Things.
Stranger Things. I don't know. You know, simpler times, you know, no internet. People bought albums.
Yeah, then puberty hits and it's all downhill. Everything got crazy and weird for a few years. But yeah, childhood was great.
Yeah.